What's up, crew? Today we're going to be doing the most requested video, and that is the pet video. Now, a lot of people wanted me to do a pet compilation. However, I think we need to leave the compilations to the creatures. And for this video, I'm just going to go down the list and say what I think about your pets. So let's start. Coco, my dog. She is the best dog, objectively. That's why she is at the top of this list. Now, everything else below is not ranked. I just needed to have Coco at the top because she's the best dog. Uh, been with she's we've been through a lot together. She protects us from squirrels and other vermin. So, probably the best dog on this list, Coco. Next, we have Salazar, my Western hognose snake, an incredibly docile snake who, I mean, pretty easy to take care of too. He eats once a week, he poops once a week. Just needs two hides and some heat. That's very basic version of what he needs, by the way. Don't use this as a care guide. But yeah, Salazar, great little snake. Next we have Spike the bearded dragon, this is the first one that was submitted by one of y'all. Very good picture of a bearded dragon. This is probably the best picture on this video, purely just because of the fact that a bearded dragon's eating birthday cake. I thought that was pretty funny. Good one to send in, so thanks for that. Bearded dragons, one of my favorite reptiles. Hopefully, I wanted to get one when I was in like 4th grade, but then I realized it was too much of a commitment for me to balance with what I do. So, and honestly, I'm glad I didn't go with one. But you know, it's good for a lot of people, just not everybody, not me. Next, we have Leroy the goldfish. He is 2 years old, which is incredible. I mean, I used to have a fish, and it lived for about 3 months, which pretty much scarred me forever from wanting any fish. So, yeah, pretty impressive. So props to you for keeping a fish alive that long. Next, we have an axolotl. Um, Axolotls are super cool. So I really wanted to put it on this list, and I'm glad somebody sent it in. Axolotls are just super cool. Um, I mean, what more can I say? It's an axolotl. It's an aquatic amphibian that never leaves the larval stage. Just a real freak of nature. I think they're awesome. Next, we have Bandit. This is also one of the best pictures in this video. This is a dog wearing sunglasses. Pretty impressive that I know this dog personally. In fact, those are even my sunglasses. Fun fact. It's impressive that this dog stood still long enough for us to take this picture. Very hyperactive dog. Very good boy. Next, we have Luna, and this is another pretty good picture. So, this dog is also another very hyperactive dog. But you know what? It's good to have a hyperactive dog because Coco's getting a little old. She's a little bit slower, but she still loves hanging around and getting pets. But Luna is very hyperactive, so very cool. Next we have Winston. Winston is sleeping in his chair. Or he's not sleeping, but he's laying down. Looks like he's pondering the meaning of life. Another good dog. He looks a little bit like Coco, honestly, except he doesn't have any ears up. So another very good dog. Thank you for submitting Winston here. Next, we got Peyton. So Peyton is a dog that likes to get out a lot, run to my house to see Coco. So, another pretty good dog. Big fan of Peyton. Let's keep it going. Next, we have Millie. Millie is blind, hence why she's in the blind dog section. I wanted to give these dogs their own section because it's very impressive to be able to have a dog that's blind. You gotta really be cognizant about what everything is. And I'm sure it's very hard, but Millie looks like a very good dog. And she could probably go up here, but I thought I'll separate the blind dogs because I really wanted to give a big shout out to the people who take care of these dogs. And then next we have Benny, another blind dog, who could go here in the barking dog section. I'll talk more about why it's called the barking dog section in just a second. But I mean, just another really impressive dog, just because he's blind. So shout out to y'all. Next we have the barking dogs, aka the small dogs. Let me just add that in there. So, in my experience at least, small dogs bark a lot. So that's just why I called it that, because I can only assume that these dogs bark a lot. This dog, very cute dog. One of the kind of scruffier dogs, like fluffy, like tons of fur. Just a really cool looking dog. Her name is Tori. Very, very good dog. Next we have Tucker. Tucker in this picture kind of looks like a toad in the best way possible. He's kind of got no neck in this picture, so it's pretty funny. It almost looks like it's edited. It might be. It's just the picture I received, so I put it in here. Next we have Maru. Maru is wearing some pajamas or a onesie for dogs. So any dog that wears pajamas is a good dog. Next we have Dixie and Roxy. These are these next two right here. I think this is Dixie and this is Roxy. These two dogs they live together. I don't quite know the difference between them, but I do know that the first time I met Roxy, she peed on the floor. So yeah, this is another one of my friend's dogs. Yeah, so Roxy, if you're watching this right now, please don't pee on the floor. Next, let's move on to this dog, Sammy. Coincidentally, this is Boppo's dog. So Boppo is my editor. He's not editing this video unless he wants to, but I'm just gonna upload it as is pretty much. But Sammy is another dog that I know for a fact barks. Sammy does bark a lot, and but he's still a very good dog. So props to Sammy, good dog right there. Next we have Georgie. Now Georgie is a pretty old dog, about the same age. It's about the same age as Coco, but much smaller. Georgie is just kind of, looks like one of those dogs that just kind of prances around a little bit slowly, just kind of saying hi to everybody, but also barks, because that's why he's on this part right here, because he looks like he barks a lot. Not in a mean way, just kind of saying, oh, hi, way of barking, even if that exists. And then the final pet that we have here is a cat who has no name technically, but the fan who submitted it said its name was PogChamp. So we're just gonna go with that one. This was the picture that was featured in Creature Compilation 7, which was the fan submission, because in the top left corner right here, there's a possum, a Virginia possum. Pretty common animal here. So glad I still got to include some wildlife in this video. Thanks for watching. Follow WRC Crew on Twitter and Instagram at wrc.crew, and on Twitter we are crew_WRC. And subscribe if you like the video. Like the video, comment below what your favorite pet was, and thanks for watching.